Well, he's achieved his goal. His goal was to make it to where he couldn't do anything before the start of the fiscal year.
State pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Approve the minutes and agenda, or I mean, I make a motion to approve the minutes and agenda. Second.
I've got a motion to approve the minutes and agenda from Gensel and a second from Stenzer. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Oh, I didn't get enough. How do I cast it?
Hello.
We're ready for you.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, yep.
Went to Sally's yesterday because it's the last day she was going to be open for her trip.
Mm-hmm.
Her and Aaron both are going to Italy.
Mary says she talked to.
And word got out on social media through the WIT network that it was the last day they're going to be open. That was bad.
Oh, there.
We had to find a table way back in the corner.
So is WIT still going on?
It just started today, or last night.
Oh. I thought they always did the pucker brush during the WIT.
It's always pucker brush followed by WIT. So WIT sets their schedule, pucker brush goes according to that.
Why don't they do both of them at the same time?
Because they're conflicting activities. This way you get to let people in early to spend money in the area. And it works out good because they go to Lake Mills and Thompson, wherever else, and do the things.
Morning. There, having them both at the same time doesn't seem to be very good for either one.
Yeah. What do you have for us?
Our county crew is working on the F-16N2 bridge and are backfilling and should wrap that up this week. Then they'll be moving to G2W bridge. That pipe's been in the ditch since earlier this summer and it's waiting for them, so when they get there, they'll get started. We got some preliminary bridge report information back, and one thing to be looking forward to is the legislature passed some special haul vehicle legislation here this last, maybe even was 2 years ago, and without getting too detailed as to what a special haul vehicle is, basically something heavier than we've allowed before on county roads, so we'll be having to post more bridges than we had expected. So we'll be updating, our current postings and adding any normal postings like we would otherwise, but also these extra, maybe 10 or 12.
Will be posted 40 tons or whatever.
Well, so a lot of them would be either you'd post them 27 tons gross, 28, something like that. Or if you've seen like the triple chuck sign, it would say something like 27, 40, 40. So it wouldn't necessarily restrict, your normal 80,000 pound regular semi, but we got to make some decisions as to how to post those. And I guess that's something we'll be working on deciding here over the next couple of weeks, but it's a big inconvenience for the county and the public. And it's unnecessary, but it's something we have to deal with. This is different than the logging one. And
Was it their compromise then?
what's that?
Was it a compromise or something?
No, I think it's legislation that passed over a year ago. Yeah,
And the one he's talking about is a while back.
Oh,
since this is our first big inspection, now we're kind of seeing it materialize, but anyway, I don't have any decisions to make at this point for you guys, but I just wanted to kind of
What
prep
kind
you.
of trucks are they gonna allow to be, they're allowing more axles, is that it, for guys to like,
Let me do some work on that to better summarize it for you. It'd be hard for me to explain.
So you have to make a decision whether you post it 40 tons, say, for a semi, or do you post it enough for in the fall, when they give that extra tonnage to the farmers?
Well, even the farmers have to obey those load postings.
I know, but do you go by what the bridge can handle, or do you go by what we'd like to have?
Well, like the way that we post them with gross loads, it can be overly restrictive for other types of trucks. But because most of those bridges are, in a short number of years until we replace them, it's really to nobody's long-term benefit to try to get cute with the posting and be specific for each truck.
keep in mind that rating's double too, right? No one's supposed to know that, but
They're rated for trucks meeting. And that's why some of these have options for posting one lane.
Cassuth does that. They have several bridges that are posted one lane, trucks, oncoming trucks must yield to trucks on bridge, you can't have two trucks. So then it's just that weight.
Is that typically just on their gravel roads?
No, they got some on blacktops. Small fertilizer this year, there was a couple of them that I could go there empty, but I couldn't go back loaded.
So I guess my warning here is that we'll have about every timber bridge in the county posted here before the end of the year with some sort of posting.
I guess it's interesting, I know, because, most guys aren't driving out around the gravel roads, but unless it's feed trucks, that it's gonna apply to too.
Pretty much once it's posted, it's a passenger vehicle type of bridge, as far as the allowable weight goes. So, something to look forward to, and I guess I'll let you know when I find out more.
Anything else?
You got, it's 40th and 50th Avenue. From 390th to A42. They're basically done doing those turbines in that area. But both 40th and 50th got some pretty good damage to them. Some of it's frost bows and dirt, and they would be pretty muddy if it was to rain. And before they get out of the area, there's like a,
you ever walk through at the end?
I think we're due for an update here, so I'll touch base with them. And
50th and 60th, and I drove it, and 60th, and then I went on 390th, and then back up 50th. And 390th right there was, it's pretty weak spots in it too. Along here, it's just kind of a square going back up to 842s. I've got pictures of, let's see here.
well, let me get with them, try to get a kind of an outlook on what their schedule is going forward, make sure we get that walkthrough at the end, and then that'll be the time to make sure all that's taken care of.
There's the one.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just your normal stuff.
yeah.
But there's a few spots that are like that on that 3 mile stretch going up down.
You still hauling rock?
Are we still hauling rock? Absolutely. Yep, we're hauling from Fertile. As last I knew, kind of up by Lake Mills. South side of Lake Mills. It'll be a while yet.
Anything else?
So,
Right. Consider for approval resolution vacating access right of way in Logan Township, sections 8 and 9.
I am still working on this, and I was hoping to have it complete by this meeting. So I'm gonna ask to table this, but, if you have any questions right now, I can answer them.
that's that little spot up by the curb up there.
Yep. I'll have a resolution to vacate, and I'm gonna attach a plat and a legal description signed by surveyors, so that's really the part I'm waiting on. Make sure that we get, we've got our ducks in a row on that. And then I need to record that with the 2 properties. And so I make sure I have all my legal descriptions and property references correct, and at this point, I'm not fully certain, and I don't have the signed plat, so.
How far does the road right of way go out from, there's a washout in a dredge ditch,
Is this related?
but no. It made me think of it.
Try to bring it up on the next subject.
Right. Excuse me.
That's drainage.
Yeah, that's right. No, it might be secondary roads. That's why I have to know how far the right
This
is.
is a
All right,
specific
all right.
subject.
Yeah.
We're gonna stick to the rules.
I stand reprimanded.
Yeah, so I guess I should have this ready for next week if we want to put it on next week's agenda, please.
Whack that gavel.
The wrath of Willie.
All right, we'll address that next week, hopefully. All right, so you wanna stick around for number 4 then?
Okay.
Might be important.
We got Chris coming.
She's 75, 11.
This is Chris.
Hi, Chris, we're ready for you.
Okay, thank you.
You can go ahead and ask him now.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay,
He doesn't have to be here.
just want to make sure I don't speak out of turn here.
Auditor's office will discuss drainage matters. We have an auditor here, so we're
Yeah,
good.
there we go. How far is the rate we go out?
On what kind of road?
It's on a gravel road. I can't say, it's probably
Vast,
90th or 400th
vast majority of gravel roads have 66-foot total right-of-way width.
total right away.
Yep, so if you measure about 33 feet from the center, they're not always in center right-of-way, but
There's a washout that's right close to being in the right of way. So if it's far enough, it'll be a drainage matter. And if it's, so I'll have to
check it out, maybe take a measurement.
step it out for you
Okay.
and see whether it's your problem or not.
Yeah. You can always check those on Beacon if you wanna, there's a right-of-way layer, you can measure if you're wanting to do that, but I give you a better idea.
Yeah.
Or let me know and I can do that for you.
How long have we been here?
It just appeared not that long ago.
So probably didn't show up in
It wasn't there when
an
they
April flyover.
Yeah, no, it probably would be there.
So that's a possible concern. It'll wash out and it did.
I'll wait till it's a concern of mine.
Mhm.
All right. You have anything for drainage?
No, nothing that's not on the agenda.
possible action hiring an engineer to investigate replacing the E48 main tile.
I had a contractor go out, a landowner requested that there were some breakups, and the contractor just said everywhere he checked, it was just all broken up, and that it was gonna be pretty expensive to replace. So I said, I will get an engineer, and he said, that would be great.
And this is that one that's made out of silo staves.
I don't know that answer.
I think it's clay, is it the one that,
With
It's
clay silos.
down-
It's built like,
It's-
they're bridged
somewhere
like
over
this.
here.
It's in Linden, isn't it?
Structure. I've
Yeah,
seen
it's somewhere
Yeah.
this weekend.
it. Have you seen that structure?
No.
It's like block that locks together like this, and it's flat on the bottom.
Oh, really?
It's just an arched top.
It's got a
So repairing is not the easiest thing,
Really?
No. Oh, that sounds kinda,
at least in the section I saw when it was around Lily. The FEMA days.
it sounds like it's, just busting up everywhere. It's not,
Everywhere he checked, it was
Yeah.
broken up, broken up,
Yeah.
broken up. So there wasn't anywhere to just really start and stop.
When
So
you said expensive, what does that mean?
I don't know.
it's.
It was gonna be maybe over, 20
7
grand,
700 or
so.
800 feet of, it's fairly big too, isn't it?
Recall.
Yeah.
It's like 36 or something like that.
So, and then with the next item, we did have a work on a lateral, and it's not classified by laterals, and I checked, the last reclass was done in 1918.
Oh, really?
So, since we're gonna be doing something, we might as well.
Recent history, yeah. Where's Thompson?
Oh, that's not the one. I was thinking the one over here. 49. That's what I was thinking. I had the wrong one. Did we ever do anything with 49?
I believe we're still working on that.
I can't remember, do you remember what section it's in and stuff?
No, I do not know,
I,
but I have pictures from the contractor of everywhere he checked, and
Is this the one we dealt with on the waterway and
no,
that's not?
no, that's 35.
it's somewhere right in here, where this is the main line, and it says, looks like it's 28, 26, 24, and then it turns into the ditch.
It looks like there's one next to it too.
The
There's the ditch and
line, yeah, it looks like the tile line running alongside it, don't it? Yeah, it's gonna be relatively expensive. Did you send out information to landowners already?
No, because I'm not anywhere yet.
All right,
So
Is
this is just in Winnebago County.
there must be another project down in that area then.
Helgeson's had done some work for a guy,
Okay,
and I sent a letter on that, but I sent it to DD 48 because I didn't have it separated by laterals.
oh,
So when we get it reclassified, I can then send a new letter to just the Lat 10.
all right.
He would save a lot of money by repairing what he's dug up. And then he can go investigate the other.
That's up to you guys. He did not feel comfortable. So,
It's an old clay,
Yeah.
it sounds like it's,
and it may not take much engineering either, if we did it. Because we're just replacing it, we're not
Right.
upsizing.
So what was the petition for to replace?
Because the contractor said that it's just all broken up.
yeah,
So,
the
petition
petition
was-
was for repair.
So you're not gonna hire an
Because
engineer.
I think there was,
that's up to you guys.
I think there was 2
If we don't
blowouts out
hire an
there.
engineer, that's fine. I would think Kenny Tyler would be able to follow the grade on the old one.
Yeah, they're just replacing the old one.
Up to you guys.
Would they lay a new line next to the, depends on which way they go, I guess. And we're not required to have an engineer on it, or,
No, we usually did at 20,000, and if it was gonna be that much, that's why I put it on here this way,
yeah.
but it's entirely.
Sounds like
to
this
you.
one's cut and dried though. The grade's there, and all you're doing is replacing bad with good. Right? That's the way I think it should go. Save at least 10,000.
Yeah. I guess we can talk to them and see if they think they can handle it without being engineered, I guess. Is that what Adam?
Nope.
Or who was it?
Chad Northcott.
Oh, North Scott, that's right. Is he on his own?
If you couldn't handle it, we need to take them off our approved list.
Well, I mean, he just doesn't have the time to do it. He
Right,
can do it,
right.
just doesn't
I'm
have the
talking
time.
any Tyler. If
Yeah.
they can't do it, then they should be taken off our approved.
There's some contractors have specific equipment for certain jobs.
Yeah. So he doesn't necessarily want to do the job himself.
Right, he does not have the time to get all that.
Any of them got any time, so.
So,
Chad's a good person to do the spot fixes and the short runs and that nobody else wants to do. What do you think? Have him go out and check it and assess it.
Who's that, Chad? I don't know, he's already been out there.
Yeah, but I mean, for how far and
I think he said 700 or 800 feet, wasn't it?
I don't know that answer. He just gave me pictures and said that it was just gonna be a lot of money.
Yeah.
And that he didn't have time to do it. So,
Yeah, I guess we have to get it, whatever contractor's gonna do the job out there and see whether he can handle it. Just make a few phone calls.
What did you say it was, 24 inch?
no, it starts at 28, 26, 24. This kind of
And I'm not even exactly sure where it's at. I just talked to him on the phone and I can't even remember even if he told me which section it was in.
yeah. And his bill didn't really say much, so.
He just opened the holes up, did he, and left them?
I don't know if he left them. He took pictures, so I don't know if he covered them back up or not.
Even if we hire an engineer, you're going to have a contractor in there to spot dig it to assess it.
So do you want somebody else to go out and look at it? Do you want me to call Chad back and see if he will go get us a good estimate?
Yeah, well, he's already familiar with it. If he wants to do that, we can do that. And, if he doesn't have time, then I'll find someone else.
Okay.
But, anytime you can save.
Well, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, any ones, I imagine they're all the same age. It all depends on depth too. Some's probably in better condition that's deeper.
Yeah. Well, I know they've had a lot of trouble on that line in the past. So, spot fixing. Who's the landlord in there? Is it,
I do not have that. It might be in with the bills to sign today.
Jerry. Hey, Mike Senser here. Got a question for you. How much does 28-inch tile cost to put in? Okay. It's a main, so. Yeah, okay. So you're looking at 30 to 40? Okay. Alrighty. Well, that's all I need. Talk to you later. Thank you. 30 to 40. So closer to 30. So you're only talking 21,000.
For 700 feet, that's all it is.
I'd just say take care of it.
That's fine, yeah. I'll call him and see if he has time to go out there and get a good estimate.
I'm saying just, since it's only 21,000.
Right, right,
Approximately, just
yeah,
hire somebody.
okay.
Get it done. So, should we?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure the landowner sure don't care as long as it works.
Great.
So would we put the caveat in there that, you know, the 700 foot is what we're talking about?
Well, but that's maybe just how far he went,
Yeah.
and then realized if it was gonna be expensive, then he thought maybe we
Well,
needed
that's what I'm worried about.
engineers.
If we're gonna hire somebody just to fix it, and it ends up being the 3,000 foot of 28 inch,
Mhm.
then you're talking 100,000.
Yeah.
Right? So maybe he could do some more spot digging,
If he needs to.
see how far it goes.
Yeah. Unless he got to the point where he knows he never did find a hole where it was good.
I don't know that answer.
I'd have to have a, I guess I could call him and ask him.
I guess nothing else, it'd be nice if he could go out, pay him to go out and investigate the rest of the tile
That's what I'd like to see done.
Unless,
before we even discuss an engineer.
unless there's
Right.
crop damage issues, I suppose, as far as, I don't know what.
Yeah. Not the best time of year to be going out and tearing up crops,
And maybe it should wait until crops are out.
but have it lined up.
Mm-hmm.
I still got it over to you and be careful.
Mountain Valley Services.
Yeah, Chad, this is Bill Johnsville at the supervisor meeting. We just had a couple of questions for you on that DD 48 main line that you dug up. If you could give us a call back, I'd appreciate it. Thanks, bye.
Well, should we just move on to number 6 then?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would still like to see it reclassified because of the laterals.
I'll make a motion to reclassify. I assume you want,
Jacobson?
Jacobson Westergaard. That's who I want. No bad, who you?
Nope.
Hiring Jacobson Westergaard to reclassify DD 48.
Second that.
Got a motion from Jens Holden, a second from Stenzer to hire Jacobson Westergaard to reclassify D 48. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
So if you hear from Chad, will you let me know?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks. Open forum. Anything else for open forum? Well, we'll go on to the semi-monthly county claims. Everybody get a chance to go through the claims.
No problem.
Okay, he dug it up in various locations over 1,200 feet and never found a good tile.
There's probably as much as 3,000 just that size.
So of the 24 inch,
28.
this is 24 inch, so.
So we're gonna go back to number 4. Oh no, we're going back to number 5.
Thank you.
Might have to get the original map out.
So it's using 24, not 28?
As long
Well,
as it
there's-
stays under 50.
There's 28 further down the line, but
Obviously, yes.
this is evidently the section of 24 inches.
I would say from lat 21 to lat 23,
Section 7, he's got it,
section 7.
section 7, yeah. So,
So we've got 22 inch. So yeah, that's section 7. It shows 22 there.
must be this part right here. 22,
That's
is that lat 24, or is that 24 inch tile?
This is lat 24, but then it says 24 rear, unless that was a mistake. It's lat 26, lat 25. So, it could be 24 there.
Well, Chris is gonna get an estimate anyway, so we'll find out when it comes
It
in.
starts at least up here at lat 21. And figure at an angle about 1,500 foot per square.
digging up along there now, maybe it is, if it's a drown out area where you don't have to worry about ground damage.
Is this that lattice one you were talking about? Or-
No, it's not. That was a mistake on my part. That's DD 49.
Okay.
Hopefully this is. So now we're back to some of the county claims.
Yeah. That's a grand. 12-inch tile. Okay, this is the one that they called me about. One of my classmates is the executor or whatever of her father's estate. Had a question.
So 48 by 10 is way down here. Yeah, that little short one. It's not very long. They sure slow. He snaps it. That's why I don't like when they don't put it up. What did he actually do?
This place is a stretch of 12-inch tile, 12-inch dual wall, 700 feet evidently. There's the 700 feet that I had in my head.
So, does that look like 700 feet to you? About 10.
Not very long, is it?
You can get the research and plan off of that. Because if he's replacing private tile, we don't want to have to pay for that. Not very long. That would be from right, say 1132 squared.
There's a little curve in there, so you had, you can be almost 3 with the way it goes.
So it's 11. Those elevations. So what's the scale?
One third and 90.
1 plus 92. 92 feet of it.
That's that one.
That's the location. 192.
100,
Of
yeah,
12
okay.
inches. So that, I don't know how he gets that many. We have a problem with a bill.
Okay,
Helgeson's 48 by 10.
yes.
How many feet was it?
7, I thought it said 700.
700 feet, and there was only 192 feet in the lateral.
Then maybe he
Unless
has the wrong lateral.
Unless he went down the main with it some.
Now you,
Are you still comfortable if it doesn't reach 50, goes over 20, but doesn't reach 50?
Because.
yes,
Okay.
yeah,
Because
Because we still have to go by the code.
It's 1,200 feet
yeah.
that he dug up 1,200 feet and never found a good tile.
Chad did?
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
that was on the
main?
bill there.
Oh, it was, okay, good.
Yeah.
Well, we just will wait to find out what his estimate is.
Now this is.
Yeah, I was gonna have him go back and do the whole length.
So it says there's 20 feet, does that match?
Section 23.
Yeah, that matches that.
Where are the boundaries for the section?
Oh, this is just in engineering. I mean, we could probably go back to the, here.
See, lat 9. Lat 9 is 720 feet of 6 inch. Unless what this goes into, this lat and then this
Jumps into ditch.
is that a ditch there.
Well, according, well, yeah, there is a tile in a ditch. Yeah.
So do you want me to call Helgeson and find out which one he did?
No, he's not answering his phone anyways.
Well, I
Right.
don't have to do it right now, but I can.
Oh.
What difference does it make? We gotta get a bid from Chad.
Well, and that's a different spot than what Chad's doing.
Oh, we're looking at a bill here from Helgeson,
Oh, okay.
and he says that he repaired 700 feet, and the lat is only 192 feet long or something like that.
Yeah.
We're trying to figure if maybe he either got the wrong lat or,
He was part of it's a repair on the private.
So I'll call him.
So when you approve the claims, just accept that one, or?
Verification with verification. That leaves her the latitude to.
Yeah, so when, I won't send obviously the checks until I find out what it exactly is.
I was out by that, I was in that field, hauling fertilizer this spring, and actually went out with Jim Myring, this is Russell Myring.
I think there's another Jim Myring that has an issue too.
Jim, is that a different one?
Yeah, this is actually Russell.
Okay, well, yeah, I don't know how, I think it's actually on their dad, the land is in their dad's name, so. I'll have- That 10 here, there's that 12, 13,
There's 12-inch on lat 14 going north, but that's another section. That's section 14.
there's lot 9. I can't even find lot 10. That must be it there. It's, yeah, that's,
Jerry, that repair you did over in Grant, section 23,
lot 10
DD
is
48, lot 10.
pretty long. That's
Can you
it
give
right there.
Chris a call, please? Thank you.
I guess it's, they put a private title and goes right up to the 12 years ago.
Yeah,
Like that.
Could be, yeah. You know, and if you go just north of there, lot 12 is pretty long. Lot 13 is a little longer.
Did somebody make a motion yet on the claim
I'll make a motion to approve the 7 multi-county claims
with the,
with the exception of
48 lot 10.
48 lot 10
the
to be
verified?
verified or whatever as far as what it is. All right.
Second.
Get a motion from Central and a second from Stentor to include the semi-monthly claims, but with the claim for the 48, flat 10, requiring verification of footage. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
You got out of here too quickly last week. I was having to make sure, thank the morning guys. It's just nothing better than having a good rousing rendition of Tiny Tim and tiptoeing through the tulips on my way here to work. I just really appreciated it.
Anything we can do to make your day better, Bill.
Yes, yes.
Would you like a request of, say, Benny Goodman or,
You know, I used to go to sleep listening to like the Twins games or whatever on WCCO out of the cities. And that's the kind of stuff, the music that they played was the big band stuff. And, so actually, I grew up listening to that a lot. It's,
so Jack Benny on his violin, Benny Goodman, something like that's
Yeah.
perfect for you, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right, I'll make a note to tell Mark that needs to be done ASAP, just for you.
Oh, golly, I hope there's a whole bunch of other old people in the morning listening to the ratings may not skyrocket.
I don't know, they may get a kick out of Jack Benny playing his violin.
What, the big band music? Oh, Glenn Miller Band and all that stuff? Golly, yeah.
Yeah,
97.9.
They still have it on there? That's all right.
That's all they have on Saturdays.
Yeah, I mean, I'd fall asleep listening to the Twins, and I'd wake up in the middle of the night, the radio would still be on. And then maybe, you know, or during the night, you know, the whole time I was sleeping, and my subconscious was hearing the big band music. So,
I believe it.
I appreciate the polka.
Okay, oh, no problem, got it, just for you, yeah, no problem.
see, and then my uncle, when he lived with me, and he was just a huge, there was a New Ulm radio station that played nothing but,
KNUJ.
yeah, nothing but
Local
polka.
station of the nation.
Yeah. Woo,
AM
woo,
and
wee. And they're rolling out the barrel.
Yeah, my dad played that every Sunday.
Is that right? Yeah.
It was KJLA in Kansas City that was acid rock for like, 12 years, then all of a sudden one day they're playing all polka all the time. And
Oh,
then
really?
they went to Music of Your Life right after that, it was hilarious. It's just
A
wrong.
few years ago, KOW did a April Fool's, and they said that they'd switched to a polka band and played
Could be a
for
polka
like
station.
5 hours in the morning. People were like rioting. They were so violent, and I thought it was like the awesomest thing ever.
Yep, that and the Happy with Pharrell Williams are the two big hits we've done over there for April Fool's Day. The polka one, yeah, everybody talks about that one.
Some people just can't take a picture.
Really?
You know the song Alley Cat?
Yes.
So my grandpa told us that if we didn't, at his funeral, if we didn't walk him out to Alley Cat, that he was coming back to haunt us all.
Oh, gee.
So,
Yes, I know that one.
we had to find the instrumental version because you couldn't play the
No,
words
you
in
can't.
church.
Mm-mm.
But
That's hilarious.
my brother's a truck driver, so every once in a while, he'll be flipping through the stations trying to stay awake, and he'll Snapchat us Alley Cat every once in a while, like 4 in the morning, you know.
I believe it. That'll keep you awake. It's like Kitten on the Keys as well too. That kind of a similar song, but still, it's one of those you just sit and listen to. You know, it's really kind of neat. It's the stuff I grew up on.
I don't even remember the conversation, but you can't remember who it was about.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Yeah, I did the
Drew and Michael.
Where it's like I could deliver a low herbicide. I can't remember the name of the town that I just went to, but I can tell you what the highways that intersect there.
Obviously, that town didn't make an impact on you.
I don't know if that's what it is or.
You're driving in another dimension.
Yeah. I'll never forget names there, Bert, let me tell you.
This new guy? This new. Hiring for Bill.
Oh.
She took it, just took it.
Yeah.
Not Myron.
Yeah, Myring, Russell Myring, DD 48, lat 10.
Yep. On our map, it shows, discrepancy in what, the map says for footage and what you got for footage.
Map says that lat 10 is only 192 feet or something like that.
Okay?
Oh,
Hey, that's the matter with you. What you looking at me for?
After I done the job, then I looked at the map again, and that county tile just gives him an outlet. You understand that?
Okay.
And I figured that Chris should be able to figure that out. So I'm sure there won't be any problem, it's other than she's gotta figure out, what the district's gonna pay and what he has to pay.
And he knows that?
Does that all make sense?
Yeah, but how can you bill him if you don't know what, bill us?
Well, she should be able to go back on the records and
It's,
look and see how many feet it is to give him an outlet.
Okay.
it's
But
192
you should
feet.
bill him and not us. We should just get billed for what we should have, not what he should have.
Yeah, that's what I just said. You should look and see what the county district has to give him an outlet, and then I'll have to collect from Rusty.
did you start at the main? Or at the
So
ditch?
does your map show how many feet it is?
192 feet, I think is what it said.
Well, that's pretty simple then he should
Yeah.
have to pay the rest.
So
But
you-
nobody
Yeah.
realized that until after the job was done.
Okay,
Gary, was that starting at a ditch or at a main?
At a ditch.
the ditch.
Okay.
Yeah. So has Rusty been notified about this, or these pretty good people, they're good people down there.
Oh, yeah, no, Rusty's, used to work on his machinery for years.
Yeah, he's, really likes the drainage lady in the office there, so.
All right, well, then when she tells him he has to pay, he'll be fine with it, right? Yeah,
Okay.
So somebody should call Rusty and tell him the deal here then.
all right.
Can Chris explain that to him?
Why don't you call Chris and explain it to her?
Oh, she's not there, huh?
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
Well, either
Who figured this out then?
yeah, I can talk to her too, so,
Well, okay, who caught it? Carla?
no, we were just looking at approving the claims, and,
Nobody realized that, everybody just assumed it was county tile. Well, it just gives that farm an outlet.
and I just happened to be looking it up to see where it was at.
Yeah.
And then we got to looking at how short the lat was, and we're like, oh, that's no 700 feet.
No.
And, so then we just assumed that, well, Terry said there'd probably a private tile going right off the end of it, so,
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
figured that Chris would figure that out,
all right.
so.
Well, we have now,
Have Chris give me a call and see what they decided on.
all right.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you.
Bye.
So we're okay with our motion the way it worked?
Yeah, we'll just-
92.
The district will get billed for the 192 or whatever it was, and the rest gets billed too.
But
But we'll
Gary
have to
should have
tell,
never
Ross.
sent us a bill
No,
for
no.
700 feet. He
well,
probably should
no,
have sent
when
us
he did the job, he thought it was all, that lat was that long. He didn't realize there was private tile going off the end of it until the job was done. He said that when he was just now. So when he did his billing, he probably was thinking that it was all county tile. In the meantime, everybody figured out that it's not, I guess.
So he didn't get a description before he went to work on this thing? That it was 192 feet and not 700 feet?
Now, evidently, he did look at it, he probably looked at it, saw it on the map, and just didn't think how far it was.
Part of the training for the contractors is they need to look at the map before they dig.
I was gonna say, because all of a sudden, somebody could do 2,000 feet of something that's only 75 feet, now who's stuck with the bill? And it would be the district. So,
It works out well for the guy who's got the private top.
yeah, because, yeah.
You don't want any?
You want any food?
Are you raising turds here? No more peanuts.
Mike, you want?
Beaver food.
Did this get brought in by one of our trappers?
No, I got it at my summer school last week.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Delicious.
I told AJ to pass it out at the meeting, so.
Good for you.
Trouble with our maps though is we have two instances where they're not right now. And I'm sure we'll probably catch maybe a
And
couple
then-
more, so.
For some reason, yeah, you can look at one map and it looks like it's this one, and another map. Even, when I pulled it up on the beacon, it looked really short. But if he was looking on the map, because there's a lot of lats coming off of that in the same vicinity, and a couple of them are, the other ones are longer. It's not the first time.
Not the last. Do I have a motion for the payroll claims then?
I'll second it.
And a motion from Stenrud and a second from Jensel to approve the payroll claims. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. I believe that's the end of our agenda. Stand adjourned.
Sorry to